Hi friends, welcome back. This is In this video we will discuss about two biggest illusion of this world. Okay, one is mind and body. This is such a great concept and awesome concept. I request you to watch this video very slowly and understand this properly. Once you understand this video, you will be free from stress, worry, tension, or any kind of anxiety. All the problems will be vanished. This is such a great concept. Please, I am requesting you again and again, please watch this slowly and understand. And so now you might be thinking it's too difficult, it's so confusing. No, it's very easy. It's absolutely very easy to understand. Okay, only thing is that you should listen with care and open heart. It's very easy. So now at the end of this video you will have no problem, no questions, no doubt at all. Okay, so first let us see this body. Okay, this body is what is this body? What we are identifying this body as me. Okay, we are associating with this body as me. When we are born, we were only 2-3 kgs of flesh and blood, nothing else. So what happened now? We have grown up so big, tall, or fat, or whatever it is. It is only because of the food that we are consuming. Whatever the food we are consuming, that is become part of our body. If you are eating well, if you are eating more, you will become, you will gain weight. If you eat less, you will lose weight. So this is what our body is. This is nothing but a collection of food, or even if I simplify, it is nothing but the elements that you are collecting from the nature. Okay, water, air, mud, and everything, all the elements of the nature that we are collecting through in the form of food, right? So when we die, or when this body dies, all these elements of the nature will go back to the nature, or in India we call it as panchabhutas. Okay, five elements of nature we gain and we lose. This body is made up of blood, or you can simply say 70% of water. When you die, it goes back in the same manner. So it's all just elements of nature. This body is made up of nature. So when you refer this body as me, what happens? We get lot of confusions. We say I'm good looking, I'm strong, I'm tall, my hair is good, my nose is good. You might be thinking my nose is not good. So all this ego state will increase when you refer this body as me. And also you get a lot of depression also. I'm not good looking, my skin is not good. I'm not my skin is not white or not dark or something else. My hair is not good, eyes are not good, I'm not strong enough. I'm not tall enough, I'm not fit enough, I'm fat person, I'm ugly, and my hair is not good, my hair is falling, teeth are falling, yeah, I'm aging. All this kind of worries you will start only because when you say this body is me. And when you say, I have seen many people referring, even we do refer as I am sick, I am ill, my body is paining. Okay, and I got this disease, I got this health condition. When you associate your body, when you refer your body as me, you think that all this disease, all this is happening to you. That is when you start suffering. Okay, this body is just an elements of nature, and it will go back to nature. You don't need to be egoistic about this, or you don't need to regret or feel low about this body. This is just continuously changing flesh and bones. And to this body we get lot of diseases. And also this body is continuously changing. We were children. Now we grow up, we grow old, teeth will fall down, sometime hair will fall off. uh, through some another accidents or something, we may lose some body parts, okay, but this will happen, okay. Let's not get too attached or worried about this body. This body is mine, not me. But taking care of our health, keeping this body in a healthy condition is our duty, because it is like a vehicle. If your vehicle is in good condition, your travel become easy. So let us keep this body healthy and fit. There is nothing bad about it. But if you start feeling like this body as me, then you will start worrying about your health, you start worrying about your fitness, you start worrying about everything. That is, you are worrying about all the changes that is happening to your body. So now you need to come out of this illusion as this body as me. Okay. Now this body is not me, right? So don't have any attachment to the body. Love your body, but don't have any attachment towards it. Next part is the mind. Oh my God, this is such a big illusion. Okay, biggest illusion of the world is our mind. We are referring our mind as me. So let us see this mind in a very depth manner. Please understand this. This is, if you understand this alone, one concept, you will be free from every pain of this world. When you were born, you did not know a single thing, okay, and you were like a completely blank paper, and your parents started giving identities, okay, identities like male, female, and they gave you a name, and they gave you a nationality, and they gave you religion, caste, you belong to this religion, that religion, okay, and your son of this person, daughter of this person, your brother of this, sister of this, your neighbor is this, that, they are making you like a garbage, okay. They're putting in so much information. And also the society started giving so much identities also, like you belong to this community, you should love this community, you should hate this community, and you should hate this country, you should hate this race of people, or black or white or brown, whatever it is. And they started telling you should follow this kind of rule, you should not do this, you should eat this, you should not eat this, you should eat cow, you should not eat cow, you should eat pork, you should not eat pork. So much of information, isn't it? And all these identities are still ruling us like anything. So, and also along with these identities, our mind is getting information through five senses, okay. We are you know listening, we are gaining information through listening, touch, and also taste, right? And also what we are seeing through the sight, we are gathering information. Since from childhood we have gathered lots and lots of wanted and unwanted information. It is just like your phone. When you buy a phone, what you do, you collect all the good movie songs, or pictures, or informations, just like that. You collect all the information and keep it in your phone, or a memory card, or a memory device. It is just like that. This memory card, what you refer, in our mind, we call this as our mind, okay. In So our mind is just like this memory card, and we are calling it as our mind, we call it as our heart, we call it as something, we have given so many names. And it what it does is, it has lot of this abundance of information. This is continuously rotating this information, okay. So what it does is, let us say you are a vegetarian, huh? Okay, and let us say I'm a non-vegetarian, okay. When we both look at a chicken or a fish, what we say, what we feel, I feel that it is a tasty food because I'm a non-vegetarian, right? In the same manner, if a vegetarian looks at a fish or any animal, he feel love towards it, and he feel sympathy towards it, but we both are looking at the same thing, right? But we are getting so different, what you say, emotions, if the emotions or thought or whatever the name you want to give it, because all this information the mind is rotating, we are giving a different names, we are calling it as thoughts, emotion, ideas, but ultimately this is the same information that is continuously rotating in our mind as thoughts. If you look at closely, and you will realize that all this information what is rotating in your mind, it is already saved. There is nothing hardly coming from outside. Okay, so all this information what is rotating is called as mind. It is just a memory, nothing else. It is, our mind is nothing but just like a memory card. Okay, this is the information that you have gathered. So this is what you need to understand is, this mind is mine, my mind. We always refer as my mind, right? My mind, not me. Okay, the mind is not me. When you say that I am the mind, what happens when you refer your mind as me? You say that I am depressed, I am angry, I'm at fear, I'm in fear. Okay, I will lose this, I will lose that. Why this is happening? And one more thing about our mind is that in spirituality we call it as ego mind. Henceforth I will refer it as ego mind. And the reason is, the ego mind, what it says is, it always says I am correct. It says everyone should follow me, everyone should like me, everyone should treat me well. Ego mind wants everything to happen according to its wish. Nothing should happen against our mind's wish. So whenever something happens against our wish, we say I'm hurt, I'm sad. So it's all the thing, whatever you are saying, I am in pain, I am angry, I am sad, I am depressed, all is because our mind is telling. The mind is telling, I am depressed, I am sad, because something is not happening according to my wish, something is going against my wish. So whenever something is going against my wish, I am telling, I am angry, I am sad, I am this, I am not happy, all these things. So what you need to understand is, this mind is not me, this is mine, this is not me. Okay, there's difference. This car is mine, this house is mine. Okay, this pet is mine, that is not me. When you understand this properly, you are completely free from it. It is just like this. Let us say if your neighbor is having a lot of problem, but so that does not affect you, right? In the same manner, the mind is having all the problems, because mind wants everything to happen according to its wish. That is not never going to happen. That is why the mind is crying like a baby, crying like a naughty baby, and it is saying, "This is not working. That is not working. I want this. I want that. It should not happen. It should not. It should happen in this way." Okay, but that is never going to happen. So, so from today, separate yourself from mind. Okay, don't refer yourself as mind. When you start separating yourself from mind, you will start separating yourself from the problems. Okay, because problem is not mine, problem is for the mind. Okay, all the problem is for the mind, not me. Okay, so that is why the mind is just an information that we have gathered through the experience. It says I want this, I want my family, I want money, I want respect, I want achievement. I will not forgive anybody. I hate somebody. I judge somebody. Okay, all this is happening in the mind. Who is doing that? The ego mind. Who is saying I don't want to forgive? The ego mind. Who is judging everybody as this person is good, that person is bad? Why this is happening? Ego mind. who is saying, who is getting attached to it, attachment. This person is mine, I want to be with him forever. I love them for so much, I love them so much, nothing should happen, they should never die. Who is having this attachment? The mind. That is not me. Okay. uh, the hate, anger, attachment, depression, fear, worry is everything is for the ego mind, because the ego mind is always worried. And if you look at even deeply, okay, mind is always roaming in the past and the future. Okay, please understand this. All the thoughts and the future are happening in the past and future. Nothing is happening in the present. Whenever what our mind does is, it always goes to the past. Whenever the mind goes to the past, it brings back the pain. Pain means bad memories. Whenever you are in pain, remember that your mind is in the past. Okay, it goes back to the past memory, and it says, oh, somebody hurt me, somebody did this to me, somebody did that to me. So that is why I told you forgiveness is so much importance. When you disconnect yourself from the past, you free yourself from past. And and it also goes to the future. It goes to future and says, this is going to happen to me, somebody will teach me, somebody will rob me. All this fear, and again it worries you. Please understand this. Do we have any control on the past? Can we make any changes in the past? No. So you make a decision today. I will not worry for the things that I do not have any control on. If you do not have control on past, why worry? So stop worrying about the past. And for the future also, do we have any control on the future? No. So I will stop worrying about it. So beautiful thing is that our future is also depending on the past. I said many times earlier also that if you have failed 2 3 times, you think that you will fail in future. So see, we are occupying the future also. We are not keeping that as empty. So if somebody cheated you 2 3 times, you will have a hard time in trusting people in future. So what you need to do is, you need to erase the past. Unless you erase the past, you will spoil the present, you will spoil the future. Okay. How to erase the past? You start forgiving yourself, forgive everybody. Okay. In that way, when you start forgiving yourself and forgiving everybody, you will come out of the bad experience of the past, and you will stay in present, and your future will also be uh, empty. Okay. One more thing, the beautiful part is, we must always try and make sure our mind, this ego mind, is inactive. As I said, our mind is always present only in past or in future. It is always absent in present. Whenever you are in present, our mind is always absent, because the mind wants something to always think and something to analyze. Something to think and analyze can only happen when only in past or future. Let us say you are looking at a beautiful flower. You are nothing to think or analyze about it. You are just an observer. Okay. So to make sure you are at present, you should always make sure mind is inactive, because it's always chattering, thinking, analyzing, doing this and that all the time, right? So always try to stay in present. How to stay in present? Whatever you're doing, try to get involved into it. Okay, more and more, try to involve more senses in it. Let us say you're eating, try to watch the food and smell the food, taste the food, and when you're eating, try to listen to the sound of crashing the food between your teeth. Okay. So this is how you can practice being in present. When you're in present, you're completely free from everything. Okay. And when you are in present, you sometimes you get past memories, okay, and future worries also. And what we do is, we start fighting with our thoughts. That's very bad actually. We always think that positive thinking is good, when some negative thinking comes, when negative thought, we try to think positive, and it is like a fight between positive thinking and negative thinking. That is very bad. Don't do that. When you get a negative thought, who is giving that energy to that thought? We are only giving to the energy.